So Evan Mobley has just now recently moved into the top 3 for Defensive Player of the Year, right behind Brook Lopez and Jaren Jackson. Basically I'm trying to go over how much improvement Evan Mobley has made within his sophomore season. His rookie season was relatively successful as well, as he averaged 15 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists in 69 games in his rookie season. And what I liked about Evan Mobley last season is that coming from a Cavs team that was at 20? I think they had like 21 wins or something like that the year before to get them to 45 wins or 44 wins last season. So I mean, he definitely made a big. He was a big catalyst for them, and I believe the biggest part of that was his defensive side of the ball. He's ever since he came into the league, he's been a great rim protector. As you'll see in like the second half, the first half of this like montage is just him offensively. As you can see, he's very, very good in the pick and roll. His ability to get to his spots. He's also really good at running the fast break as well. Him and Jarrett Allen also lead the league in dunks. So yeah, like they've been on top of everything. And you notice more that this season, like for example, this move, like he's able to maneuver around the defense. He has a little bit of some movement when it comes to going to the paint. He's not just running in a straight line. He's good at running out of the corners, and it obviously does help to have 2 dynamic guards that are very good at passing the ball. Darius Garland being his main provider with the ball. Donovan Mitchell helps him out a lot, and even Caris LeVert can find him too. Caris LeVert recently has been loving passing the ball to him. I want to compare. So let's talk about his increased statistics between the past 2 years. So 15 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists, to now having 16.2 points a game, 8.9 rebounds, and 2.7 assists. That was a great pass by Mitchell. But yeah, that's obviously he's only like 1.2 points more. And this has been 71 games. So one thing I've definitely been liking about Mobley is that his ability to stay healthy. People want to compare it to Anthony Davis. I like the comparison. I think their biggest difference though is Evan Mobley is much healthier. So I mean, if you have a healthy version of Anthony Davis, you're going to be a dangerous team. Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. That's part of the reason why he's number 3 right now, Defensive Player of the Year, voting and all that. So I'm definitely fond of how he's been able to fit with the defense on the side that with his partner Jarrett Allen. They're both elite at protecting the rim. And the fact that Evan Mobley is able to do all this as his second year. We can look at this stat real quick. Evan Mobley is on the defensive side of the ball, is ranked first in win shares, first in a real plus minus, third in defensive rating, and 99th percentile, so top 1% in rim points saved. And that doesn't just come with luck or anything. That's actually it's he does a lot of things that don't pop up on a stat sheet when it comes to points and all that. He's definitely been going crazy on that side of the ball. You can see that people have to kind of hesitate to go inside the paint against him. Because after these offensive clips, I'll get to some more offensive stuff in a second. But yeah, based off of some of the clips, you'll see that he is able to swallow up, and he has pretty good patience, I'll say, in the paint. But yeah, all right. So okay, so in his last 30 games, Evan Mobley is averaging 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 2.3 blocks per game. That is over his last 30 games. He's had a true shooting percentage of 58.8, so pretty high. And the Cavs have a plus 11.3 net rating with him on the court and a net rating of 0 when he sits over that stretch. So you can tell that the Cavs are a much better team when he's been on the court. Evan Mobley had the task of guarding Evan Mobley a couple nights ago without Jarrett Allen being on the court. And although Joel Embiid did have, I think it was like 38 points or whatever, he was still able to hold his ground. He wasn't scared of him, and he was playing pretty smart against Embiid. There was obviously some like questionable plays or calls that happened when it came to that charging foul that could have sent them to overtime, or not sent them to overtime, to get Joel Embiid out the game. But he was very good at contesting all of Joel Embiid's shots. It was just some better offense here and there. So yeah, and you can just tell like the way how Evan Mobley is able just to get like a quick release. Like he catches the ball and right away he goes up, and sometimes he's also able to trick his defender to jumping up and then pump faking and then just rising for a dunk. And also catching alley-oops is like one of his biggest specialties. He's very good at just going around, and yes, you see right there making his defender jump. You'll see right here, nice pass from Garland and waiting for it. He's good at anticipating passes and getting ready to whatever. He never seems like surprised to get the ball. And right there, yeah, that this is the type of blocking I'm talking about. He chasing down Kyle Kuzma and pinning against the glass. Caris LeVert, another. That was a great pass from Caris LeVert right there. Evan Mobley, he's also been talking about how he's been wanting to get stronger in the gym and stuff like that. And these are going to be some of his defensive clips now. And yeah, you'll see these crazy blocks he gets. In this game right here, he had 8 blocks this game. It was, yeah, so this volleyball spiked it. And yeah, he's definitely been there. He's definitely present on both sides of the floor. Let me look at this real quick. All right, so the Cavs also are, I think they're like the top defense in the league, and their defensive rating is like 110.3. But Evan Mobley himself has a defensive rating of 100.8, which is another reason why he's been like ranked very high on the defensive rating ladder, because he's another big thing about him, as I'll get to this next stat, is that he's able to defend many players on the court. So Evan Mobley is first in defensive win shares, first in 3-pointers contested. So he's able to go out to beyond the 3-point line and also contest shots. Top 1% of rim protectors, second best isolation defender, and the Cavs have the first in defensive rating. So that it's like super well rounded. He's able to stop people in the paint, top 1%, first in 3-pointers contested. So out of like anyone, like that could be like a Drew Holiday or any other elite perimeter defender, he's the number 1. Second best isolation defender. So he's able to stay in front, and he's able to move laterally really quickly to be able to stop his guy from scoring. And like he's not scared of a battle. Like obviously there's gonna be some times where he like gets a little bit maybe he gets blown by or something like that, because by like a smaller guard like a Trae Young or anything like that. But for being a second year and being this high in every category is this elite, and I just cannot wait to see where he develops to. And comparing it to the sophomore class in general, so most blank by sophomore this season, Evan Mobley is leading the sophomore group in rebounds and blocks and plus minus. So yeah, Jalen Green has the points, Herbert Jones has steals, as Josh Giddey has assists. But you see Evan Mobley's name a lot on the defensive side, especially. And I still can't believe he didn't win Rookie of the Year. I believe that going to this offseason, if he's able to get like stronger in the gym and everything like that, I'm really sure he can be like one of the top like defenders and top offensive players in the league if he can get a little bit bigger and everything like that, because he's shown like signs of being able to move around and go fast and, you know, dunk over defenders and all that. And for this final stat real quick before this video ends, there's just 2 players currently that are averaging 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 55% for the field goal. Evan Mobley and Anthony Davis. So you see that Anthony Davis comparison won again. And that's definitely not, I don't see it being too far off. I mean, give it like maybe a couple more years, you'll see more of the Anthony Davis offense. But defensively, he's definitely there. I want to see him get more consistent with the 3-point shot. That's been like one of his biggest like issues in this game, because he does shoot quite a bit of them. He barely hits any. He's like 20% on the season. But yeah, Evan Mobley, definitely someone you should watch out for coming up in this year. And he's definitely a future superstar for sure. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah. And I'm interested to see where the Cavs can go with Evan Mobley being their backbone defensively, and on top of having 2 elite guards and Garland and Donovan Mitchell. I'm sure this team will be very, very, very special coming up like within the next couple of years. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please remember to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.